What's up, YouTubers? Today, actually it's tonight, I will do a deck profile for you guys. It is on Revengers, Shadow Paladins, and let's get on to it. Starter, Creeping Dark Gold. This is a card you can only get it from the tournament last year. I think it's after you play 2 rounds you can get this. Now to get this you have to buy it, and it costs a lot, like about 20 or so. Its ability is good, such grade 3 because of Revenger's deck. Your grade 3 need itself Persona. It's also a Persona skill, so you need more than 1 copy in the hand. So this is a good starter to use. Grade 3 lineup for Raging Form Dragon. The best card ever right now. It's one of the best deck compared to Link Joker, because if Link Joker doesn't lock your whole field, but then only Break Rise effect, so that's chill. You could still use his effect by retiring 3. You could choose 1 copy of Raging Form from your hand and ride over it, and gain 10k. So it's basically a Persona Break Ride. So it rides itself, it gains 10k. It's good, but you need to retire 3 units. So you should do Rear Guard plus this boost, then Vanguard plus this, and do not, when you drive check, if you got trigger, do not give it to Vanguard, give it to the other Rear Guard you have on the right. So this way, because when your Persona ride it, the power it had before doesn't go on to this. You only gain 10k power, so it's useless. So give everything on the right. This way, you can have 2 more attack with high power on both. That's why. Next we have for Moludel Phantom. Our Break Ride basically is a I think it's the second one or the third one that needs Counterblast for its Break Ride. Counterblast 1, choose when the Shadow Paladin ride it. Basically, you could ride over itself or Raging Form ride it. Use Superior Call, a grade 2 or lower Shadow Paladin, and that unit gains 5,000. Then your Vanguard gains 10,000. So basically a good Break Ride, not bad. I like it a lot. Then for grade 2 is our Ren's Avatar, Shadow, Blaster Dark Revenger. And he's a good card. Unlike Blaster Blade, some people think Blaster Blade is useless, but you use him a lot. Because his Counterblast, like, it's okay, because there's a card that help him. Counterblast still retire a unit in the front row, not bad, not good. Not that bad, it's better than the old one, because old one you only can activate effect on Vanguard. This one you can activate on Rear Guard too. And because of this card skill, you could, by just using 1 Counterblast, retire 1 unit, thanks to that card. So it's a good card now. Next is our other grade 2, 3 Tara. I only run 3 because she used Counterblast for 2, and then you just call 1. You usually, after using Raging Form's ability, you retired it already, so it's like useless. So I only run 3. I think 3 is fine. You don't run more than 3. For Suklagi, I think, because you basically ride Blaster Dark, this, call it to the rear, Counterblast, call the grade 1 you need for Blaster Dark, and next turn ride Moludel Phantom, then Break Ride. Since you can intercept with this or something else, then you from the deck Superior Call Blaster Dark, and then gains 5,000. Thanks to that card's ability, you flip 1 card back, and then in Blaster Dark Counterblast you retire something. So not bad of a card. Then our 12k attacker. Some are bad, some that's nothing big deal to say. 12k is it. Next, for grade 1, this is the card I'm talking about, Doreen. It's a card I really like, but there's downfall to it. To be able to use his skill, he needs to be in the field first, then Blaster Dark. Because if you call Blaster Dark first, and then you call this, it doesn't work. But you call Blaster Dark second, and this first, it works. So, like, here's your damage, 3 damage. You already Counterblast 2 already before for Vanguard's Vanguard Blaster Dark. Then you call Blaster Dark to the field. You want to kill something, but you have only 1 damage. Still, you have this before Blaster Dark. Call it before Blaster Dark. You can use the ability to flip one back, then Blaster Dark skill to counterblast and retire. So it's a good card. It's a good card compared to any of them, and yeah, pretty good. Next up is our consistent card for Perfect Shield. It's to protect you only. Nothing much to say. You could ride it, protect you, and that's it. Then next, our 10k attacker 4. 10k attacker is good because in this deck it doesn't matter that much since you're gonna retire or so it's okay. Then 2 of the Star Call. I really like Star Call because when you call Star Call, you could use 1 counterblast to Superior Call Grade 0 unit, which is a trigger. I usually call Draw Trigger over here. You call it over here in rest position, or you do this to turn your Break Ride Raging Form Dragon. You could Superior Call this, Counterblast 2 to Superior Call this, then Counterblast 1 to Superior Call Draw Trigger over here at rest. It's different from Tar. Tar 2, Star Call could call it beside her, not like Tar 2 has to call it behind her or in front of her in the same column. So it's pretty good, and Raging Form retires it, so not bad of a card. Then next up for the triggers, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 heal. Then we have 1, 2, 4 draws, and then we have 4 crits, and then 4 more crits. This deck you could run 10 crit because of Raging Form and others. Any counterblast, it didn't say need to be Revenger when you counterblast it, so it's good a card and you could add 12 crit. But the bad part is that you can't call anything with this. You only can call these critical trigger and heal trigger by this effect, so not that good. And Raging Form Dragon, you can't call trigger on the field because Draw Trigger you could call it by Star Call and then retire by Raging, but Raging Form needs Revenger, so the other 4 crit, if it's not Revenger, you can't use it. That's why. So I think 8 crit for draw for heal is good. So this is my Revenger Raging Form Dragon. Hope you will like it, and please subscribe. Thank you.